Tonight, it is being called a miracle in the city of Douglas. A driver in a pickup truck crashed into a utility pole and then plunged into the Kalamazoo River and survived. 13 on your side's Julia Gorman joins us now after talking to two of the bystanders who helped to save his life. Julia.
Yeah, Juliet, a regular group of people like you and me jumped into action to save this total stranger. The Douglas police chief told me this could have easily ended in tragedy.
A quiet afternoon turned chaotic in the city of Douglas Thursday. A 55-year-old South Haven man in a pickup truck hit a power pole along Blue Star Highway, went down Washington Street before crashing into the Kalamazoo River. This was the scene in the river moments after. Several perfect strangers jumped in to get the man out of his truck, including Austin Walkus and Maxwell Clem.
The lights flickered.
They were working nearby when
we heard this boom, and we all kind of looked around and we all ran outside, and that's when we saw the truck.
Thinking quick,
he's like, "Should we grab a boat?" And I'm like, yes.
They sped over to the sinking truck, the man still inside.
What can we throw to break it open? And we were kind of looking around. I'm like, the fire extinguisher.
Douglas Police Chief Steve Kent says that man went to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. If it weren't for those everyday people, I asked him, could this have ended very differently?
Absolutely. Would have ended tragically. Just amazing that it happened the way that it did.
I talked with several people who watched the aftermath of the crash, just amazed by the teamwork.
Just the response time of emergency services was astounding. And then the private citizens who just jumped in and did what they had to do, and it's a brighter day in Douglas than it could have been.
Austin and Maxwell say they're just starting to wrap their heads around what happened.
If I was in the same scenario, I wish someone would do the same thing for me.
Saving a life is everything.
But while they do, it's clear their actions impacted a whole lot more than just one life.
It restores your faith in people.
Now, police say alcohol was not a factor in this crash. A cause is under investigation. The chief also confirmed there were actually several people hanging out alongside the river near where that truck went in. They were all also completely unharmed. And the man in the truck, he actually grew up with the dad of one of those two young men you just heard from. Just incredible. Juliet.
Oh, thank you, Julia.